Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the poem Ozymandias written by P.B. Shelley. This famous sonnet of P.B. Shelley mocks all the worldly power, glory, and grandeur. The ravages of time reduce even the king of kings like Ozymandias to dust. So here we now begin with the poem. I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies. Whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer command tell that its sculptor, well, whose passions read, which yet survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, and the heart that fed." Now, students, I have read out the first part of this sonnet, and now the explanation goes like this. A traveler from an antique land. So here the poet met a traveler. He had returned from an ancient land. He narrated the poet what he saw there. He saw two vast trunkless legs of stone standing in the desert. Near them, a shattered face of the statue lay half sunk in the sand. Now, we'll talk about the expression on the shattered visage, that is, the face. Expressions of scorn, hostility could be seen on the shattered face. The lip of the face was wrinkled. The signs of contempt or cold command were also visible on it. They showed that the man whose statue was made was quite commanding and authoritative. So now we proceed towards the high class of workmanship. The lifelike expressions on the face of the statue clearly show that the sculptor who made the statue was a perfectionist. He had studied all the passions that arose in the heart of the living person very minutely. He stamped those passions exactly on the lifeless stones. The workmanship of the sculptor was flawless and perfect. And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias. King of kings. Look on my works, ye mighty. And despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away. So, this is the second part of the poem, and its explanation goes like this. So, here we'll talk about the words written on the pedestal. On the pedestal, a brief account of the person was given. The man was Ozymandias. He was a mighty ruler and called himself the King of Kings. He was proud of his mighty deeds and wonderful achievements. Not to talk of the powerful and mighty human beings, even the mighty would be in deep despair if he looked upon his great achievements. Now, Ozymandias' pride, glory, and grandeur lie in ruins. Ozymandias is no more in this world. His statue, the symbol of his power, authority, and glory, lies broken on the sand in the desert. Nothing is left now except the boundless and bare sand all around the shattered statue. Thank you, children.